Bookish video.
So today I wanted to talk to you guys about some books I've read recently that I thoroughly enjoyed. They were 4.5 or higher reads for me, and there are 2 series and 1 standalone. So the first standalone I actually have an entire review video for, so this is going to be nice and short. I will link that review video down below, so feel free to go check that out if you want to know even more of my thoughts. But the first book I have for you guys is Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. This book I rated a 5 out of 5 stars. I thoroughly enjoyed it. As I said in my review video though, I do not believe this book is accurately advertised as Wonder Woman meets Viking. I believe it's more of a tale of a girl going to her lowest, finding something new to believe in, and raising herself back up. There are a lot of Viking-esque themes in this, also a lot of modern day reminiscent stuff in this. As I said, if you want to know more, go check out my full review video for this book. Next up is a series that I would have loved to do a full review for, however I buzzed through these books so fast that there is no way in hell that I will ever remember all of the details I would want to talk about, so I think a review video is going to have to wait till I finally reread these books, and I am talking about the Shatter Me series by Tahereh Mafi. Now, these books, especially this first one, starts out in a writing style that can be considered sort of weird and sort of hard to understand with our crossed out wording. However, However, for me, it only added to the story and it gave me more things to question and understand. As I was reading this book and things were being crossed out, it made me really question, why is that crossed out? Why does Juliet feel that way? Now, for those maybe who were on the late bus for Shatter Me and this overall series, this book follows a girl named Juliet, and when we first meet Juliet, she is locked up in an insane asylum where she has not talked to another person for over 250 days. Until one day, a boy named Adam is locked inside her cell with her. So we've basically followed Juliet's journey, and without getting into any kind of spoilerish stuff in the second book and the third book, and later on to the fourth book, I will say I highly recommend Shatter Me. This entire series is a 5 out of 5 read for me. I really feel connected to Juliet, and I really feel connected to some of her struggles and the way she feels. Obviously, I don't know how Juliet feels entirely because I can touch people without hurting them, which is part of the reason why Juliet is in an insane asylum, is because when she touches people, she physically hurts them, which usually leads to their death. So I obviously don't have that problem, but the depression side of Juliet, I feel like I really do connect with, and I understand her a little bit. The next series on this list was a 4.5 out of 5 stars for me. I really enjoyed this series. The first book had been sitting on my shelf for probably about a year and a half, 2 years, and I always saw it and I was always interested, and it actually was almost part of an unhaul not too long ago. However, I decided to keep it because I love the cover. I finally got around to it, read the entire series in a matter of like 3 days, and I love it. And I am talking about the Nightshade series by Andrea Cremer. Now, I actually discovered after I read this that Andrea Cremer, I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. This book is actually kind of a Cassandra Clare-esque kind of thing, to where this is the first book of the Nightshade series. However, it is book 4 in the overall arcing series. I only read 4, 5, and 6, or for the Nightshade series, 1, 2, and 3. Now, this book we follow a girl named Calla, who is a guardian, and the guardians are shapeshifters, and to make easier understanding for all of us, they're werewolves. Now, Calla belongs to a pack called the Nightshades, and they go to school with another pack called the Banes. Now, from the time Calla was a small child, it has always been told to her that she is to marry the alpha of the other pack named Calla has always known and understand that she is to marry the alpha of the other pack named Ren. Now, Calla is also an alpha, and together they are supposed to be married and run their own separate pack, where they finally combine the Banes and the Nightshades into one pack. However, this is all thrown right out the window when Calla rescues a human off of a mountain after he's being attacked by a bear. Now, this is considered a big no-no. The wolves do not interact with the humans unless it's absolutely necessary, such as school or throughout the community. So this story, we basically follow Kala as she tries to maneuver having rescued a human, along with the fact that she basically has been set up for marriage since she was a small child. I thoroughly enjoyed these books. There is a love triangle throughout this book and the next two as well, so if you are epically anti-love triangles, stay away from this book and this series because you will not enjoy it, because that is a big factor in these books. However, if you're like me and you thoroughly embrace the drama of the love triangle, these books are totally for you. There is action and drama and all that kind of stuff involved, so feel free to check it out and let me know down below what you guys think. This fits, right? That is all I have for you guys today. Feel free to let me know down below, guys, some of the series that you guys have really been enjoying lately. I would love to hear it. You know I'm all about them recommendations. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Be sure to give a big thumbs up. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and grow this channel. As always, guys, stay awesome, and I will see you guys next time.